comes.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime.
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. They go play action with Taylor. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Ready?
Now it's Taylor.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Jets.
Go! Let go! Pat the 60! Pat the 60!
First down, Jets.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Here we go!
Hall again.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big, can go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Arian Smith
From 19 yards away.
And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Well, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
from the 41. Here's second and a couple. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Probably check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there. I think those numbers are going to increase.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Now Taylor. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now Taylor.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Play action. Now Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
What is it?
On play action, here's Williams.
He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, 57 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Come on. Hey, 70 Timberwolves.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert!
Play action, it's Taylor. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Here's Austin McNamara now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. Offside. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So a new set of downs after a big mistake on special teams. Taylor.
That's complete to Tyler Johnson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Jets add 6 to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is up to 8. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Well, they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Bears offense and DJ Moore headed back onto the field.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What?
Swift going to try up the middle.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
What is it?
Looking to throw is Williams. They'll look middle here and give it to Odunze.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
It's 4th down.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
What is it up?
Throwing is Williams.
And this is caught. He hits Moore. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Swift.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Opted to run for it. The decision is good when picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Ready.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Taylor. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? They'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half.
So halftime is no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A solid stiff arm.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Williams going to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins.
Let's go now.
Here's Taylor to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Now it's Taylor. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And that was will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
To the air, Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Roma Dunze.
A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running left, it's Hall. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Hall again on second down.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. And it brings up...
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Johnson with a... And a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 1. Here's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. That is caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Colston Loveland, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift
from 19 yards away.
And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Santos with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he's up past the 20 with the 22-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Okay, great.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Back now at Soldier Field.
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Fielded at about the 28. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, apologies.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 8-yard.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, they frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
At the 44.
Taylor will throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll sneak it with Taylor.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This time Taylor will throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To throw is Taylor. Johnson's got it complete. A big gain of 5. And it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
And he is going
loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Full connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and this one they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points.
EA Sports welcomes you.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here we go. Tony.
Stroud out of the gun here. And open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the bootleg, Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. This guy, he is hard to corral.
The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Good for a Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Will get that complete to his tight end Connect. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Looking to throw is Williams.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Roma Dunze
From 10 yards out.
And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
On 1st down, back to Marks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably trembling on the headset right now, saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Play action. Stroud now. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Texans.
Marks now on 1st and 10.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Here we go. Good. 118. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Touchdown!
Nico Collins
From 8 yards out.
And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
The Bears
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So nothing doing there, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5.
3rd and 4.
That's good.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
36 yards for DeAndre Swift.
And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Looking to put a drive together.
Oh, and
on the ground, it's Marks to start the drive.
And they work this well upfield across the 35.
57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Stroud looking to throw.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
here we go.
Now Stroud.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Stroud.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line.
That's another Texans first.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Checks this down to Marks out of the backfield.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And Stroud now to throw.
And that's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts.
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bears. Now the point after try for Santos. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
2 yards on the pickup.
So halftime.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore, 29 yards.
And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead.
Santos able to tank on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Texans 10. Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers in football.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
To the air, Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland.
A gain of 40 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Gain of 3. It's fourth down.
They'll fake the give, now Williams.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud.
And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Another one caught by Collins.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
Stroud going to give to Marks.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Back to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know. Defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Here you go.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A big sack. Andrew Billings with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Play action. Now Williams.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Oh, he fakes a spike.
And that'll be caught. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. But that's a big risk to run there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here to Williams.
Touchdown Bears!
Roma Dunze.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here's Stroud.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, his second sack of the night. The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
And this is the big fella. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to hand the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
Play action. Stroud now.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Brady Jarrett bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Second down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Stroud looking to throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Stroud keeps it. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Williams following the fumble recovery. He'll throw it.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The end result, 21 yards.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 6.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Now he's going to step up, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the point after try for Santos. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Stroud out of the gun here.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Stroud.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
On the toss, it's Marks. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll try and run for it with Marks.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.